One of the questions I get asked all the time is, how do I breathe for singing? This is a really good question, and I'm going to give you the quick and dirty answer right now, and let you know that I'm teaching a workshop beginning next Friday where we'll go into more detail, and I'll be able to work with people one-on-one over Zoom, but there'll be personal attention to explain things more fully and to tailor the instruction to the person in front of me. But the quick and dirty answer, how do I breathe for singing? The first thing to remember is that your lungs are lower than your mouth. So that when we breathe in, it's a down thing. Air is coming in our mouth and nose and going down into the lungs. It's not an up thing, which is what a lot of people do. Sometime between preschool and kindergarten, we get the idea that to take a deep breath means to pull our belly in, push our chest out, and kind of turn ourselves into a superhero. And like this is a deep breath. It's the opposite of a deep breath. So if you're thinking about breathing in being a down thing, when you breathe in, you want to let your belly expand. There isn't any air going into your belly, but you want to feel your belly give way so that the lungs can fill more fully with air. Your diaphragm sits just underneath your lungs. When you have the hiccups, it's because your diaphragm is spasming and it's pushing air out of your lungs at uncomfortable intervals. When we take a breath when we take a real and honest deep breath, our diaphragm contracts, and that pushes our internal organs out. So you can see when the diaphragm contracts, there's more room for the lungs to expand. And that is a deeper breath. It's a breath that allows more air into the bottom of the lungs. And that's a really useful breath for singing. If this is something you're curious about, want to get better at, just want to know more, a link to sign up for my workshop is in the description. It'll be held on Fridays at 1 o'clock Pacific time over Zoom, and the sessions will be recorded. So if you can't attend in person, a link to the recordings will be available to you, and they'll be available through 2020, so you have time. I've made the workshop as affordable as I can, and if you are in particular financial hardship, there's an email link to send a line to, and I'll offer you my extremely reduced rate off of the already very affordable rate. Singing is so good for us, especially in times like these, which could only be described as difficult. So I hope to see you in the workshop or here sometime soon. Take good care.